Welcome back to Black Cat Crypto Club, everybody. My name is Drake, but you can officially now call me Satoshi Nakamoto. Oh, guys, if you can't have fun, it's not worth doing. And this shirt, I just got this shirt yesterday, and this shirt is fun. So we are going with it. All right. So today we just had Ethereum's Dencun upgrade go live this morning. And so I'm going to get into that, get into all the specifics, what's being said, what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, all of that to come. But first, I want to jump over to the charts really quick. And we're looking at Bitcoin's 3-hour chart. And if you remember, I think it was 2 days ago, I made a video and we were looking at the charts and we popped up, we closed that weekly channel or weekly candle above the all-time high. And I said, you know, that was what I was looking for to really confirm that we were breaking above all-time highs. And I said I wouldn't be surprised if we were, I believe, around 72,000 at the time. I said I wouldn't be surprised if we popped back down and just tested that and made sure that we were now turning that level into support. And so you can see, I think we were right in here when I said that. And just like clockwork, guys, we popped back down. We actually wicked down. This green line is that all-time high level, right around 68.5 or so. And you can see we wicked all the way down to it and quickly bounced off it, wicked all the way back up on this 3-hour chart to this seemingly new support zone that we also have. This is right around 79 or 70,900 or so. We've really kind of bounced off that as well. And we are just continuing up, guys. Pretty interesting, but yeah, it was nice to see that wick down and hit that support zone and just really confirm that yes, we are in a breakout. We have turned that area into support now, and I don't see us falling down beyond that anytime soon. Actually, we probably will when the bear market comes, if the bear market comes. You know, like I said, these ETFs are crazy, and when gold had their ETF, they went on an 8-year bull run and didn't come down one single year for 8 years. So who knows, guys? Who knows what's going to happen with these wild card or with these ETFs? They really are the wild card that nobody really knows what is going to happen with those. But so far, they have just been eating it up, and we've just gone up and up and up. So exciting times. I want to jump over now, and just before we get started, if you guys haven't gone over to ezsrescueranch, send a few dollars to their PayPal, help these guys out. Go over and throw a buck or two their way. This is a small sanctuary, and really anything you can send over really helps them out. So check them out. I will leave their PayPal that's at the bottom of this flyer in the description, as well as all of their website and all of their other information if you want to go check them out. Now, let's get into the Dencun upgrade. So this is an article from decrypt.co, and it says Ethereum's much anticipated Dencun upgrade went live Wednesday morning without a hitch. ushering in a new chapter for the blockchain that is poised to substantially lower transaction costs across layer 2 networks and massively expand the blockchain's ecosystem capabilities. So, like I said in my first Dencun video, this really primarily focuses on layer 2s like Arbitrum, Optimism, Immutable X, all of the other blockchains that are built on top of Ethereum. So we're going to scroll down here. There was a few things I thought were interesting. Right here it says Ethereum has undergone multiple flashy upgrades in recent years, including the 2022 merge, which transitioned the network to an energy-efficient proof-of-stake model, and the 2023's Shanghai upgrade, which unlocked tens of billions of dollars worth of Ethereum staked with the network for withdrawal. But several developers who helped build Ethereum believe that Dencun is poised to change the network to a degree never seen before. So guys, what they're talking about here is in 2022, Ethereum moved from a proof of work system where it was a lot like Bitcoin. There were people mining and kind of competing against each other, and it had a lot of energy consumption. In 2022, they moved to a proof of stake network. So all of that mining energy was really kind of consolidated. There was a lot less competition, and it saved 90% on energy of the blockchain. So that was an exciting merge. The Shanghai upgrade that they're talking about right here that happened last year, what that was people like me, I actually ended up staking my Ethereum that I had it was in 2021, and I got into it knowing that I wouldn't be able to withdraw it until the Shanghai upgrade went live. And so I locked my Ethereum up. I started earning a percentage on that Ethereum via staking. And when the Shanghai upgrade went live, it gave me the ability back to unstake my Ethereum and sell it if I wanted to. I didn't, and a lot of people didn't, because, like it says here, it unlocked tens of billions of dollars worth of Ethereum that was staked, and the price of Ethereum didn't see a hiccup. So a lot of people just like me were given that ability to sell and stayed the course. And it was a big upgrade, though. It gave all of us our Ethereum back, essentially. Now, I'm going to get into this quote by Marius van der Weijden. He says, "I think that this upgrade will have the biggest effect for users of all the Ethereum upgrades yet." Now, he also says, Dencun is a much bigger update than Shanghai. When I see that, I don't know how, first of all. Because, yes, it may take transaction fees lower, but even if it takes transaction fees to zero, a zero transaction fee means nothing if I can't unstake my Ethereum, right? If I can't use my Ethereum, it doesn't matter how low the transaction fee is, I can't use it. So how this is bigger than Shanghai, I don't see that. I think this Vander Weijden, he's an Ethereum developer, but I think what he's saying here is just hype. Now, don't get me wrong. I think Dencun is going to be an amazing thing for Ethereum, and especially for Ethereum 2 layer 2 projects. But bigger than Shanghai, no, I don't see that. That's a bunch of hype, honestly. Not only will Dencun drastically cut transaction costs on layer 2 networks, it will also, by doing so, redefine the Ethereum ecosystem's capacity to process massive swaths of transactions and thus lower barriers significantly for moving projects, transactions, and data on chain. So, yeah, we're going to get down. Gas costs might drop as low following Dencun that they will be covered by crypto companies and projects going forward, essentially making such fees a thing of the past, Silverman said. Such an unprecedented shift in the economics of Ethereum would come at a time when gas fees on the network's mainnet have recently spiked to near unusable highs. The fact isn't lost on Dencun's developers. We are focused on scaling and reducing fees in layer 2 at the time when Ethereum's usage is reaching high volumes again and gas fees are a noticeable cost to most users. So hopefully, what I'm hoping for with Dencun is, yes, it takes those layer 2 gas fees down, hopefully to near zero. And hopefully a lot of the main net's traffic will go to those layer 2s and thus open up the main net and lower those gas fees indirectly for the mainnet. Those gas fees on Ethereum mainnet will come down from $15 right now. So that's my hope with this Dencun upgrade. I hope Dencun will unlock new use cases that were not possible before, Ethereum's Vander Weijden said. We're not building this for short-term unsustainable gains, but for long-term sustainable growth. Now, again, I find this to be a bit of hyperbole because every upgrade should be focused on the long-term sustainable growth, right? Like I can't think of an upgrade that is just there for hype and short-term gains. So I find this Vander Weijden a bit of a hypester, honestly. But there was one part I missed up here. Let's see, where was it? Yeah, I can't find it, but it basically explained that we won't see gas fees on these layer 2s drop right now. We won't see that today. It's going to take about a month, they said, for these layer 2s to implement Dencun. And once they do that, that is when we will see these layer 2 gas fees drop. So that's something we'll have to keep our eye on, I guess, in the future. But I don't know, guys. I'm a little torn on what this Dencun upgrade really means. I think it is going to be good for Ethereum. I think they saw projects migrating to other chains. And I won't say what chain, but I did a video just the other day on a cryptocurrency that I bought where they had taken their project, and because of gas fees and things, they had migrated to this other chain. But so I don't know. I see that being a way to keep their layer twos. Like, guys, we're working to make this layer two ecosystem usable. Stay with us. And so I think that does help Ethereum. But if this doesn't lower the mainnet's fees indirectly, Ethereum really needs to get on that, to be honest. Like, if it doesn't change Ethereum's fees, this upgrade really doesn't mean much to me anyway, because I want to use my Ethereum. Even with these layer twos, if you're getting into a layer two, eventually there is going to be that main net gas fee, whether you're going out into from a layer two to the main net or getting into it. Eventually you're going to have that main net gas fee. So that, I think they really need to work on that. Hopefully there will be some more upgrades to the Ethereum network coming this year. They do have a roadmap out there explaining all that. So I look forward to that. Hopefully this Dencun upgrade, like I said, affects the main net gas fees as well. Because you can send your Ethereum on Arbitrum or Optimism and these other layer twos, but for me it's too cumbersome. The user experience right now isn't there. You probably get more and more used to it when you do use it, but for me, I've done it, and in my mind it created too much stress. So I don't know. They either need to greatly improve that user experience or get the main net fees down. So hopefully Dencun does that, but even if it doesn't, I do see this as a way that Ethereum is keeping that layer 2 ecosystem native to the Ethereum blockchain. So it's going to be good for Ethereum either way. We'll just see how that plays out. So that's it for Dencun, guys. I am going to jump over and show you guys this tweet because things like this happen all the time. This is a post from Bitcoin Maxi. He says, my mom just had her bank account frozen because she tried to send a couple grand to a Bitcoin exchange. They cited fraud. She spent 40 minutes on the phone verifying herself and answering a million questions. They had been buying Bitcoin for years, same bank account, same Bitcoin exchange, yet Combank, a major Australian bank, decided to freeze it. End result, after answering a million questions, account remains frozen. So this person has called the bank, confirmed that it's not fraud, and the bank still won't let them use their money. The bank lady said, yes, it's your money, but you signed in the terms that once you send it to our bank, we have authority to do this. Unreal. Right now, she cannot buy food. It's her only bank account. These banks, let them burn. Guys, it's things like this. I don't know if the banks realize that by doing things like this, they are just providing more food for the fire for people to get out of banks and into something that nobody controls, that nobody's going to be able to lock. You know, you don't need anybody's permission to use your money when you're in Bitcoin or decentralized cryptocurrencies. You know, they're just making the case. These banks are just making it worse by doing this. And they're fighting Bitcoin still. Some banks have kind of made that pivot and realized that they're not going to win that fight. But there are some banks like this Combank that are still fighting Bitcoin. And every time they do, they're just making the case. And this happens all the time, guys. This is not a one-off instance. This has happened to me. Back in 2017, I had a bank account. I was trying to buy some Bitcoin and some cryptocurrencies in 2017, and they froze my account. So this isn't anything new. This isn't a rare case or anything. But they're just making the case for Bitcoin. And people, when they go through this, they're going to be fed up with the bank. And just like I was, I decided, I'm out. I'm out of your bank. And I closed my account with them. And I went to a new bank that would let me do what I wanted with my money, at least at the time. So, you know, there's always going to be that point where banks think they know better than you do on what you can and can't use your money for. But interesting to see. Guys, with that, I'm going to end this video. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.